Hi Virgo, this is Anna with Starshine Healing Arts, and I'm here with your mid-February through mid-March love reading. So let's begin. So the first three cards you got was the Ace of Cups, the Strength card, and the Page of Cups. Further clarifying your Ace of Cups, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the High Priestess. What this tells me is there may be some new relationship or some new physical financial situation, maybe a new house, or maybe something, something new, something tangible within this relationship. Maybe it was a love offer. Maybe someone came and offered their cup of love to you. Whichever the case, you know what it is, Virgo. I don't have to tell you. Um, but here with this inner strength card, I see that you're struggling with this, right? So inner strength has to do with quite literally, like your strength card, quite literally strength, and it's a gentle strength. It's not brute force, strength. It's not angry, hostile, masculine, heavy energy. This is feminine energy. This is inner strength. This is, when knowing when to hold them, knowing when to fold them. She's doing this lion with her gentleness. That's what you have to do essentially within yourself. Because whatever this is, it's giving you a lot of stress. Um, Use your intuition for this situation, and I feel like intuitively, like you know, Virgos are really perceptive, and you guys are really sensitive and sweet. Um, I love Virgos. Okay, so what we have here, this inner strength card, right? Because whatever this is, it's there's there may have been a lot of bickering, or maybe there was a previous argument. Like if you're in a relationship and you guys had an argument or something like that. There's been a lot of bickering here, and it might have already happened, like in the past or whatever. It might have recently happened, but it might feel like you're onto like cooler waters. Something. It's maybe it's past, or maybe um, it's something that kind of already happened. But this is to show the Six of Swords has to do with moving on, to like more stability, or just not being here, right? Like maybe this fight, maybe y'all had a fight and it was all up in the air and all crazy. But this week, you're not fighting, everything's fine. But it's still bothering you here. It's still bothering you. You're still having to stay strong. So you have this Page of Cups here, and so maybe you offered your cup of love, or someone offered their cup of love to you. It's the messenger of love, and those are further clarified with the Nine of Cups. I guess smuggy is. This has to do with things that you wish to create. Um, happiness, not like the full, like not like a 10, necessarily, but a lot of times I see the Nine of Cups as what you intend to create, or what you want to create or wish to create, not necessarily like even a tangible, Ten of Cups, happily ever after, but just something that bring you fulfillment, like true fulfillment, you know? Um, You have this temperance energy. This has to do with forgiveness, cool water on the hot flame, big energy here. These are two major arcana cards. You have the hermit next to it. So maybe there's some time, maybe this person offered their cup of love to you, or vice versa. And, you think that this situation is going to bring you happiness, or maybe you had a fight and you're trying to, move on to cooler waters, and contain yourself and have some inner strength here. But it's almost like, you're sitting back and you have to consider, is this worth it, whatever the situation is. And the hermit in temperance, it's saying to pull back within yourself and kind of go in yourself, or quite literally hermit yourself physically, whatever you need to do, to hermit yourself and use this temperance energy, whoever this person is. Because for a lot of you, and this is a general reading, so use it as it applies, and don't ever make a tarot reading fit. You'll know. Um, the Page of Cups. I feel like this is some incoming energy. Like this is someone else. So if someone else is bringing you their cup of love, and maybe you guys had an argument over something, it's saying to go in yourself and reconsider. Maybe bring some loving energy. You know. Okay, so we have our advice. You have the Two of Cups. You have the Ace of Wands, Four of Cups, the Nine of Wands, Seven of Swords, and I pulled a clarification for that, the Five of Swords. The Six of Wands, and the Six of Cups, which was further clarified with Death and the Sun. So, for your advice, what I see here, this relationship, wherever you are, it's almost like it's taken a new, you have this new idea or new path or new, there's a lot of new energy here. There's a lot of ones. There's a lot of ones here. You see a lot of aces. So you have this new, maybe this new idea about, or this new, spark or whatever, something fresh. But whatever this is, this is new. Um, so if you have this new path within your pre-existing relationship, and you've been bickering, you've been arguing here, and you need to have some inner strength. Whatever this is, it's not giving you much fulfillment. I mean, they have a whole cup operating out of the middle of the air, of a thin air, and he's just like, meh. So what? So what if it's coming out of thin air? Emotional unfulfillment. There's a lot of emotional unfulfillment. It's almost like you know this. You have the Nine of Wands here, which has to do with forward movement, pushing forward, feeling like you have been pushing and pushing and growing and fighting and all of this. I mean, look at him. He's tired. It's about being almost there. Like you've fought this fight, and you've tried your very best, and you might feel like giving up, but don't Virgo. This is a card about dishonesty, lies, maliciousness. And I won't even say necessarily maliciousness, because it might have not even been with malicious intent that whatever this was happened. Whatever it is, it's not something that you're unaware of. And I really feel that. It's something that you already knew happened. Or if you're questioning it, with your intuition here, if you're questioning it, which I don't feel like is the case for most of you, I feel like most of you already know what the situation is. But if you're sitting here questioning it, listen to your intuition. Whatever this is, you caught someone maybe in a lie, or maybe you yourself have been lying, Virgo, but you caught someone, and this has brought you a lot of unhappiness here. I mean, this caused fights, not even like little bickering here. This is not even like small bickering. This is big bickering. Arguments, just really hateful, angry words, that kind of thing. And it caused a lot of chaos, right? So you have the Six of Wands, which has to do with forward movement going into almost like a victory. Excuse me, almost like a victory kind of feeling. Because whatever you're dealing with here, it's uh, you feel like maybe you won the fight. Maybe this wasn't your fault, right? Whatever this is. So you're not necessarily to blame here, but you're hurt by it, right? You're over here wishing things were back to where they are, where they once were, when things were a little sweeter, you know? Like maybe you caught this person, I don't know, talking to someone else, or just, just even little things, little things. Maybe they spent more money than you wanted them to, or than they should have, and that you were flat about it, whatever. Whatever this is, it's not okay with you, Virgo. This is really bothering you, and you're really having to hold your tongue and bite your tongue here. You know, this is talking about things. Wishing things were a little sweeter. And I'll pull clarification for that because I wanted to be sure. It's almost I knew what it was telling me, but I wanted to be sure. And lo and behold, here we go. You know what happened. This is a very obvious thing to you. It's not something you can ignore. And you wish things might have been a little sweeter, but let's be honest, Virgo. Whatever this is, you can't ignore it, and you have to recognize that whatever this situation is, whatever this new beginning is karmic. It's a necessary death, right? Not even a physical death. If you've dealt with a physical death, my condolences. I'm super sorry, but no, this has to do with natural cycles of death. Um, and I don't want to say, all good things come to an end. Things that come to an end because they are not in alignment with our highest potential and highest good. So even if this feels scary and you want to like hold on to it like a slippery fish and like have some inner strength and keep moving on, and you're wishing things were like they once were, and you're like, oh, things will be fine, we're moving on to, we got victory and things have started calming down. It's almost like, yeah, y'all aren't fighting actively anymore, but whatever this is, you cannot not see it. It has caused you so much pain, and I want you to understand that, relationships, they come to teach us, and they come to an end sometimes, and that's really important to recognize, right? Or whatever this situation is, it's supposed to teach you something. This is a natural ending. I almost want to say it's meant to happen, right? But here, look, go inside. Go inside and find some cool water, even if you're frustrated, it doesn't really pay to exert so much energy over this. You know what you need, Virgo. You already know. Well, I hope this helps, and I want to wish you a happy Valentine's Day. Much love.